Yes, my people, what's going on? My name is KIZO and welcome to the 16th episode on the channel. Yes, sir, you already know. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my distinguished honor to announce that KIZO 101 is currently sitting at 118 subscribers since the last time we spoke. I love it. Yes, sir. Guys, keep subscribing, keep liking. I love the support. I love how we are slowly growing as a family. The family tree keeps increasing and I'm in love with it. You already know. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Unburdened. Unburdened is my own public personal diary where I get to discuss some of my experiences and opinions with you guys, and then we get to enjoy and be together. So ladies and gentlemen, without wasting any more of your time, do like, do share, and do subscribe, because you already know why. This is like paradise.
It's like paradise. It's like paradise. Do you got dividends, key? You won't see a difference, key. Nobody rhyme like me. I feel like B.I.G. She lost her faith in me. I got the soul in me. I'm in my own damn league. I'm in my own damn. Never mind. What you doing?
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. You are still here with your favorite host with the most, the tall, the dark, and the handsome. It's dark and lovely, baby, and I love it. I love it. If you want to argue that, go and argue it with your friends. Go and argue it at your own time. Here, I am tall, I am dark, and I am handsome. Dark and lovely. That's it. I don't know what you're saying. TDH. Tall, dark, and handsome. Guys, yes, before you get into today, I have a question. I have a quick question. I saw this before I recorded this. I was on Facebook and I saw this. When you're at Groove, right? When you're at Groove or out having a nice time there, for all those who don't know what Groove is at the party, going out, you know, yes, those things, like nice time. When you're having a nice time out with friends, going out with friends and all of that, you know, party time, get money, you're there partying. What is your biggest ick? What's the one thing that annoys you the most that people do at Groove? Please comment down in the comment section and tell me, when you're out there at the club having a good time, or at a party, you know, house party vibes, having a good time, what's the one thing that people do that pisses you off? For me personally, like me myself alone, I'd say, guys, this when you are calling an MC, guys, we must have criteria. They must come for interview like any other person who's applying for a job. Because guys, some of these MCs are pushing their luck. Yo, I was listening to Jivani's mix. I was watching podcast and chill. No, I was watching McG's channel, and then they had Amapiano Unwrapped. You guys must check it out. Shout out. That's a very beautiful show. Amapiano Unwrapped. And then they were talking about top 5 DJs, and they mentioned Jivani, and they were like, oh, Jivani is doing something amazing, you know, and all of that. So I jumped onto Jivani's mix. I was like, let me check the boy out, you know. And the first mix I listened to, there was an MC. The guy started singing. Why? Why on earth are you singing? Why on earth are you singing, fam? The guy who sang the song is already singing it. Why are you singing it? And you're using a mic, so we can't listen to the actual song. Now we have to listen to your voice. Guys, if I want to listen to radio, I'll open radio. Stop being radios at Groove. Hey guys, no. For me, that's my biggest. I don't know about you guys, but me, if I'm having a nice time, someone can't be speaking into the microphone. There was someone who had a whole speech at Groove, a whole speech by the microphone there. Guys, let us have fun. Hi, boo, guys. Hey, we're at Groove, guys. Stop talking. I know. They must also, like any job criteria, go through interview. That's my opinion. Anyway, please comment down below what your biggest ick or something that shakes you at Groove that you don't like. You know, someone wrote that people coming and sipping on their drink. Like, let's say I poured a drink and then you come and then you're like, let me taste your drink, and then you just rip it out of my hand, and why must you do that? There's hippies running around. Why must you drink my drink? For what? For who? Why guys? Please, no man, it must fall. Anyway, today's fun fact, today's fun fact, so we get the ball rolling. Today's fun fact reads as follows: recovering from a breakup has the same impact on the brain as recovering from substance abuse. I low-key agree with this. Not because I have broken heart or have someone has broken my heart. No one breaks my heart. This heart is stone. I'm joking. The guys, they shook me. They did me like this. It was like evaporation. Anyway, the reason I agree with this, right, is because think of it like this. When you are in a relationship with someone, right, you guys built a routine. Is it routine or routine? Guys, English. I'll say routine. If it's wrong, please tell me it's wrong. But you build a routine around each other, right? I'll give you a simple example. A very simple example. The time I went home, right? Normally around 7-ish, I normally call my better half to meet me downstairs, so I see her before I go to my place, you see. So if it happens every day, now she was now expecting the same thing, and I also felt like, it's 7, and that time it was 7 or 8 at African time, not China time, but I wanted to call and say, come downstairs, you see. So you build a routine around each other that you follow. Maybe let's say in the morning you guys text each other good morning, a few hearts here and there. Now when breakup occurs, now you have to unlearn all of that, Sometimes something good happens, you're like, let me tell her. Then you're like, damn, no, I can't because we have parted ways, So I feel like, yes, it's true that I think I mentioned it also in the Mjolo episode, the first early days, I mentioned it that, unlearning routines is somehow a challenge to most of us. But yeah, I feel like it's true that it's like substance abuse, because if you're on cocaine, you want to keep doing cocaine. Now when you're unlearning it, you even have withdrawal symptoms. So I feel like it's the same thing. I don't know. Ladies and gentlemen, today's topic is religion. The concept of religion in a human's life. What inspired this? This was inspired by a lot of things. First of all, it was inspired by the P. Diddy saga. I don't know if you guys are still on, are still following the P. Diddy thing. I feel like this year is just the year of revelations, guys. It's just the year of revelation. There's revelation after revelation. Skeletons are coming out of the closet, There's P. Diddy, there's Jay-Z, there's TB Joshua, There's a lot coming out. So with that concept of TB Joshua, P. Diddy, I felt it's crucial at this point that we might have it's not a talk, a small discussion in Yana for me to express this thing of religion. Because the TB Joshua thing, for me, it really scared me. I won't lie, it really scared me. And it's happening at the same time with the P. Diddy, where someone you trust and give your career to, suddenly now there's issues of molesting. Allegedly, I don't know. I'm reading. This is what I read, So I felt it's important for me to talk about this thing of religion today. Yes? So let's get into this. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you do enjoy it, drop it in the comment section and do drop a like, because I like it and you like it and I like you and you like me. Yes, Daddy.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Oh, no, sorry, pause. That did not come out right. Anyway, first question. Is the concept of a higher power a necessary foundation for moral values, or can ethics be grounded by secular principles? The concept of, for me, right? For me, I believe if you believe that there's something bigger than humanity, you are obligated to do more to be a better person. You know, fine, we can say ethics, right? But ethics, we can say you can have secular principles that define your ethics and morals, where you say, nah, there's nothing higher than what we are seeing now, right? So what obligates you to be a better person, right? What obligates you to be molded into being a bigger person, or right now, right? The concept of a bigger power, it says, do unto others what you want them to do unto you, right? Do unto others what you want them to do unto you. That can be said as a what? There's no higher power who said that. So if I don't want you to step on my toes, then I will what? I will do unto you what I want you to do unto me, right? But now comes the concept of being a thief, right? It still applies to the same thing. If I don't steal yours, you don't steal mine, right? If I don't steal yours, you don't steal mine. But now, let's say you see a child who is going through something, or maybe like a homeless child or a homeless man, or a child or someone who's in need. Yes, let me just put it like that. You see someone who is in need. What obligates you to be a better person? What obligates you to be a better person? Is it a higher power, or it's you saying, hey, if I help this person, I might be in the same situation tomorrow that that I would be in need of someone's help and they will help me? What obligates you in that moment? What obligates? I believe believing in something bigger does contribute to you looking to be a better person. Hey, you. Does contribute to being a better person, you know? Because there are certain people who don't lie because they want to make it to heaven. There are certain people who don't cheat because they want to make it to heaven. There's a lot, you know. There are different beliefs that contribute to someone being a better person. I have a friend, I have a friend. He's generally a good person, I won't lie. He's generally a good guy, stand-up human being in the community. One of my role models, I must say. Shout out to Tulan, you understand? I believe he's generally a good person, and he believes that there's something bigger than him that contributes to all the good that happens in his world, right? So if we believe that contributing to doing good will help us in the future, like I do good, I get twice that much back than you do good, right? But also the concept of just being a good human being does define morals, in my opinion, right? Neglecting the issues of higher powers and what, the fact that you aspire to be a good person, right, does contribute. Like selfishness, yes. Oh, that was the point I was trying to make. Our morals and ethics are defined by our selfish traits. Yes. Oh, wow. Yeah, that was what I've been trying to say all this time. I was struggling to put it into words. I do good because I want good to come to me. You get? I don't steal because I don't want someone to steal my things. You get? If I see you struggling, I'll help you because the following day I would want someone else to do the same to me. If it's not you, someone else to do the same thing to me. So morals and ethics can be defined by pure selfishness. Yes, I do believe there is a higher power than me. I do believe if I do good, I will make it to heaven. But my main objective, yes, I want to make it to heaven, and that's my main objective. But my morals and ethics are defined by my selfishness, selfish traits, right? A thief who thieves believes that God will protect him then, or whatever higher power they believe in will protect him in the process, right? But they don't believe that higher power or that thing they believe in will lead them to greener pastures. They believe that what they do now by themselves is what will lead them to greener pastures. Those are their selfish traits that define their morals. So the concept of higher power, yes, it's there to give us purpose in life. Like, oh, there is life after this, or there is something bigger that controls us in this life. You know, the concept of higher power, I believe, comes in when you are down. You know, like when you're going through something, you have to believe that there is something that will drag you out of whatever it is that you're going through. You get the same thing I said, when those guys who do criminal activities go to do their criminal activities, they believe that there is something higher that will protect them during their act. Hence, some of them go to do those juju. Yes, they call them juju. They go to do juju and you know, put some medicine so that they can't be shot. They believe in that higher power, but their selfish traits are what mostly defines their morals and ethics. That's my stand on it. Question number 2. How should societies navigate the balance between freedom of expression and the potential for religious beliefs to be criticized and satirized? Hey, I don't know the last word, but I know what criticized is. I know what criticized is, but I don't know the last one. Freedom of expression. Societies navigating freedom of expression and the opportunity for religion to be criticized. I have a friend. His name is Abdul Bahajri. Shout out to him. He's Muslim. I'm Christian. Right? Now we have these debates. Even if we see something on Instagram, or we see something anyway, you know, I'll send him to him with regards to religion. Maybe let's say it's Christianity, and it's a point we argue. I'll send it to him. Right? We have regular arguments about religion. I personally find it healthy, because for the longest time Hamza tried to convert me into a Muslim. For the longest of time, he himself believed that he had succeeded in converting me. Now, why would that happen? That would happen when someone is having an open discussion with you, right? You put forward something, an argument, right? Let's say I'm an atheist. I say, no, I don't believe in God because of 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. If you are shaking, that would offend you. If you are shaking, that will offend you. If you are shaking, that will sway your beliefs, right? But if you know what you believe in and why you believe in it, then you counter the argument, right? No, this is not this because this and this and this and this and this, right? Hence, I always say, did you choose your religion or you grew into your religion? Most of us, yes, we are Christians. Most of us, yes, we are Muslims. Is it something you chose, or it's something you grew into? That's the question. Is it something you chose, or it's something you grew into? Because if it's something you chose, then you know why you chose it. And when someone criticizes your work or expresses how they feel about your work, you counter it and you explain it, or you try to show them your perspective of it, right? And then you move forward. Same thing applies to religion. If someone is there criticizing, oh, they do this, oh, they don't do this, oh, they you see, you also do the same thing. Oh, you say, how did God come about? How did the Big Bang come about? What objects were moving and how did those objects get there? Anything can be questioned, you know, anything can be questioned, and none of us know how it all started. Scientists don't know how it all started. They have a theory of how it started, right? We also have a theory of how it started. But no one can provide proof and say this is definite this is how it started. You don't know that. You are lying. If you say you can, without certainty, say that this is true, without any uncertainty, say this is true, this is how this happened, you are lying to the masses. You are lying to the masses. Also, with regards to expression, there is freedom of expression. Anyone can say anything they want. But at the same time, freedom of expression comes with consequences. There is like Mugabe said, Robert Mugabe said, anyone in Zimbabwe has freedom of expression. The question is, do you have freedom of after speech? You have freedom of speech. Do you have freedom after speech? You can say what you want, but the consequences come after you say what you said. You get it? So anyone can express how they feel, but you can't dictate how someone is going to receive what you are saying. Criticize my religion, it's fine, it's all good, but you can't then dictate my expression or my reaction to your expression. Right? If I disrespect you, that's my right. That's my freedom of speech to say, to insult you by your parent, to swear at you. But then I can't also deny you to express how that landed on you. You understand? Freedom of expression is both ways. You are free to express your feelings in how you feel and how you would want to express them. I am also free to express them how I would want to express them. Right? If you come to me and you say, hey, I'm going to preach to you this, and I'm like, ha, nigga, get out. And I go. Right? That's my freedom. You can impose you wanting to preach on me. You get? You can impose it on me. It has to be something I want. You get? So freedom of expression, people need to understand it's a two-way street. That's how I would suggest them to understand it. Yes, you want to spread religion, but at that, the person you want to spread it to is the person willing to receive it. Is the person willing to receive it? Me, guys, there was a time we argued for straight 4 hours with Bahadri. 4 hours straight. Nigga was explaining why the concept of Jesus is not valid. The concept of Jesus is not valid. And there's a lot of things that contribute to him saying that. And most of it, I blame us as Christians, to be quite fair. To be quite fair. Because the point he was making, majority was based on interpretation of someone who told him, or something he read and how he interpreted it. You get? There's a lot of versions of Christianity that are within Christianity, and no one knows which one is the right one. I was just, before I recorded also, I was on Instagram. I went on social media, and I saw a post. I forgot who posted it. But it was like, imagine if you are doing something wrong for your entire life. Imagine if the path of Christianity you chose is wrong. Imagine if being an atheist is wrong. Imagine if being a Christian is wrong. Imagine if being a Muslim is wrong. Imagine if the entire concept of a higher power is wrong. Imagine that. And to be fair, I believe no one is wrong. As long as you fully believe in what you are doing, I believe no one is wrong. I believe no one is wrong. As long as you believe that if I'm doing this, if I'm an atheist, I'm right in being an atheist. If you believe if I'm a Christian, I'm right in being a Christian. If this type of Christianity that I chose is the right one, I believe you are not wrong. You can't judge me. Oh yes. Jesus said this on the cross. Forgive them, Lord, for they do not know what they are doing. Forgive them, for they do not know what they are doing. You see, that's why I'm saying, if it's wrong, as long as you fully believe it's right, then I believe it's forgivable. The problem comes when you are unsure, but you still do it anyway. Hence, I ask the question, did you grow into your religion or you chose your religion? Did you grow into your religion or you chose your religion? Because one defines the other. One defines the other. Alright, let me not, as I said, we are at freedom of expression. You can express, and you should make sure that the person you're expressing to is willing to receive. And us as people of religion, we also have to be able to acclimatize to being criticized. We have to acclimatize to being criticized and accept that there are certain people who are not on the same path as we are. Right, so we move on, right, to question number 3. Is it fair to judge a religion based on the actions of a few extremists who claim to represent it? Personally, I believe extremists are doing the most. I can't suddenly say because there are Christians who are cruel because they believe that's what Christianity is about, they are wrong. It's the same way we misinterpret Islam or most Muslims because of the extremists that go and bomb themselves. You know, me growing up, I believed because of the propaganda also. You know, media plays a very big role in how something is perceived. You grow up, if you see a black man in a movie, 9 times out of 10, that guy is either going to be a thief or a drug dealer or a stupid person, general, if you see it in a movie. And if you see a Muslim guy in a movie, he's probably a terrorist. He's probably going to bomb something. You get? If you see a Chinese in a movie, that person probably knows Kung Fu, and mostly maybe it's from Kung Fu or is from Chinatown as a mafia. Mostly. Or maybe a data analyst. Most of them data analyst. And if you see an Indian, they're probably going to be in a restaurant. Or a professor. But if you see a white man, that person is supposed to be in the office. That's the military that's fighting against the bad. So I also believe media plays a very crucial role in how you perceive religion. Yeah. But I think it's unfair to judge a vast majority on a small portion. In anything that you do. Not just in religion, but in anything in the world. I feel like it's unfair to judge a very big majority based on just a few people who take that religion to the extreme ends. You know, I was watching this show, Fiance and Family, I think it's called, on YouTube, Fiance and Family. And I hope that's the name, so that you guys go check it out. And this other guy, the fiance, the mother was an extreme, an extremist in terms of Christianity. He was a Christian. To a point where at some point he was like, he's praying for the demon to leave. You know? He went as far as saying they can't get married unless the guy converts, because the Caribbean, did he say the Caribbean? Yeah, I think he said the Haitian. Yeah, I think the guy was from Haiti. He said the Haitian culture is sorry, this thing keeps losing focus. Yes, he said the Haitian culture is not Christian-like. It's tainted. It's devilish. That's the words she used. That the Christian culture is tainted. You know? So they can't get married unless he is saved. Who are you to tell them that their culture is tainted? Who are you? But yeah, she was saying those kind of things, praying that the demon leaves, that what? And in the midst of all that, he was being mean to the guy, you know. bashing the guy, everything. And I was there wondering, I was like, first of all, your daughter is staying with another man, and they're most probably having intercourse. So sex before marriage is the one that you skipped. You neglected, you extreme Christian, to tell your daughter what you're doing is wrong. Which part of Christianity is cruel? You are being cruel to the fellow people, to the fellow potential son-in-law. For what? For what? Just to be perceived as a good Christian? Just to be perceived as the number one Christian? A good person? And someone who's watching that, who's not a Christian, is going to be, yo, Christians are cruel, man. Yo, Christians are judgy. Yo, Christians don't have, you see? And it's not all Christians that guys, I know a lot of Christians that are good people. Same thing, I know a lot of Muslims that are good people. I mean, I go to school with a lot of Muslims. Should I start fearing that they're going to bomb me? That suddenly Elias is going to strap on a bomb and then poof? No, it's wrong. That's absolutely wrong. First rule of Christianity. I remember this because this is not first rule, but yes. I remember this verse, Matthew 7. Is it Matthew 7 or Matthew 14? One of them, either Matthew 7 or Matthew 14. It says, do not judge others, because do not point fingers into someone's. What does it say? But the whole concept is do not judge others, right? It says do not judge. That's the main message behind it. It has something about, I know it in my language. It has something to do about something in someone's eye, like saying someone says something in their eye while you have a whole big ball in your eye. That's what it says in my language if I translate it, right? But main concept is do not judge, because you also have your own flaws, right? You also have your own flaws. So in that concept, right? In that concept, who are you to judge as a Christian? If the Bible itself says do not judge others, who are you to judge? Who are you to judge? So I feel like it's wrong for anyone to judge any religion at all, regardless of whether it's an extremist or it's just a normal person. Do not judge it. That's what that person chose. That's what that religion says. Do not judge it. Just keep it moving. If it's not for you, stop for you. Move on. Move on. The best you can do is try and talk to the person. If you feel like he's doing something wrong, you talk. If they're not willing to receive, you move on. You did your part. You did your part in spreading the word. The person was not willing to accept it. Move on. Do not judge. I feel like the concept of judging is wrong. You can't judge a whole community. It's like this thing, men are trash. Which men are trash? Your man is trash. What are you doing getting food in the trash? And then you can't stick your hand in trash and then you expect to come out with a well-rounded apple that is polished, like it's from fruits and veg. You can't expect that. You can't expect that. So I feel like it's wrong to judge any group of people based off of that. And that's my 2 cents. That's my 2 cents. That's my 2 cents. Yeah, I hope we are still together. I hope we are still together. Yo, this is quite a serious conversation. This is quite a serious conversation. Hey, it has me thinking, It has me thinking. Number 4. Should religious teaching play a role in shaping public policies, or should governance be entirely separate from religious influence? This is a hard one. Because in Dubai or in most Muslim countries, they don't tax. Yeah, tax is not allowed. But I believe they have other sources of income that contribute towards the GDP that are not taxed. Another way of paying their public servants that are not taxed. But religion was included in that aspect, and Dubai and United Arab Emirates, Saudis, they're doing quite well for themselves. They're doing quite well. Dubai's main source of income as a city is tourism, right? Tourism, as that's Dubai's main source of income. And then you have Christian countries like Lesotho, South Africa. They removed the death penalty. They removed the death penalty due to religious attributes to it, right? They removed it due to religious attributes to it. I believe religion is the foundation of most governance, right? But also morals are also included in it. If I don't know, guys, I really don't know. But I think it should be the foundation. I feel like it should be the foundation, because at the end of the day, religion is meant to unite people than divide people, right? I feel like to a certain extent it should be the foundation. It should not be the main thing, but it should be the foundation of the laws. It should be the foundation of the laws. Why do I say this? Let's say in Africa, we do not believe in text okay, let me not say Africa. Let me say in Lesotho, if we do not believe in text, right? And let's say we are Muslims, we are a Muslim country, and then text, we do not believe in text, or taking income that you do not work for, right? Earning or taking money that you do not work for, or being rewarded for something that you do not work for, tax, right? Now, how are we going to substitute paying for our public servants? Because our public servants are paid through tax, right? So what's going to be the substitute? What's going to be the substitute? Lesotho is a landlocked country. What's going to substitute? We are getting, allegedly, I'm not sure about this, but we are getting less than 4% of the diamonds that go out of the country. So again, how are you going to substitute paying? And diamonds come once in a while. It's not a regular thing. They come once in a while. So I believe they should be the foundation, because there are things like do not steal. They can also be attributed to moral and ethics. Do not steal, do not do what, do not do what, do not do what, do not do what, right? But at the same time, there should be Christianity as the base. It should be Christianity as a base for everything. I don't know, guys. I feel like yes. I stand by my opinion, which is yes, to a certain extent, to a certain degree. Do not overdo it. Do not overdo it. Also consider what type of country it is. Consider the country, consider the resources, consider what God, which is the higher power, what the higher power or God gave to the country for the country to survive. Yes, governance should be governed, or the base of the foundation of the governance. The foundation of the governing policies should have Christianity in them, should have Muslim ethics in them, should have Buddhism in them, provided that we take into account what the country can do. That's me. That's me. Don't take it to the extremes where you're like, because Christianity said this, or because Islam said this, or because Buddhism said this, because atheism or being an atheist says this, now we should do it like this. No. I refuse that one. Anyhow, I hope you guys enjoyed today. Today was fun. It was a whole lot of deep talk. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, please do like, please do share, and please do comment. You already know, guys. I want to start working on some different concepts. Hence, what? Oh yes, I saw this game. Hey. Shit. Damn. What? Hey, bro. Jesus. I saw this on Fuhad. Jesus Christ. This is frustrating. Let's go. Pa. Yes, sir. Come on. I should not have bragged. I should definitely not have bragged. But yes. Anywho, it's been lovely. It's been nice. Do like, do share, and do comment. Do subscribe. I'll see you again. Oh, I was talking about this. I want to bring some variation into the channel. So I think after episode 20 or so, I might take a pause in our unburdened journey and try and include different aspects or channels in shows into the thing. Things like guys, give me suggestions of what you would like to see more on the channel, different things you'd like to see more on the channel. But anyway, yes, I'm after this 20th episode, I'm gonna try and take a pause and bring and introduce different aspects to the channel so we grow the family, anyhow, do like, do share, do comment, and do subscribe, baby. Why? Because it's still like paradise. See you again next week, same time, same place.